What's up, everybody? Hey, I apologize. I know we haven't gotten a podcast out recently. We took a little time off. I got married a couple weeks ago. And then just last week, I was in Nashville for CatcherCon, the greatest event in the world. And I want to tell you guys a little bit about it. Every December, Xan Barksdale throws this event called CatcherCon out in Nashville. It's basically the gathering place for all the best catching minds in the world. And I'm serious, I mean the world. High school, college, professional, big league, and private instructors like myself. Everybody gets together and watches some presentations on what guys are doing with their catchers. But most importantly, networking and the conversations continue everywhere, whether it's between sessions, at lunch, maybe it's at the hotel bar, but everybody continues to talk catching. It is a super nerd session. I was fortunate and very thankful to Xan. I got to present this year. I did a presentation on the correlation between infield play and catchers and how we can kind of utilize that to help catchers understand movements a little bit more. The presentations were phenomenal. Tom Griffin at Carson Newman University is always incredible. One of my favorite people, super high energy. Did a presentation on a bunch of different combo drills that he's doing with guys. Ethan Goforth from the Pittsburgh Pirates, he did a presentation on throwing and how it's evolved over time. Xan Barksdale himself, the host, did a presentation on the rules of the game and the strategy that we can use, utilizing the knowledge of the rules. Tyler Goudreau of Goudreau Catching, and he's also at Omaha, Nebraska. He talks a lot about the run prevention. How can we just utilize a whole team aspect of run prevention, obviously centered around our catchers. J.D. Klosser, catching coordinator for the Atlanta Braves, he talked about figuring out how to create a program for guys. So how do you piece together a program that you're trying to put together to develop your catchers? Dallas Correa from the University of Hawaii, he talked about pregame routines and all the things that he does to get his guys ready for game day. And then lastly, the GOAT, Coach Jerry Weinstein, he talked about everything he's learned over a course of 60 years. On Friday night, we had a great panel. Xan always does a great job having a pro guy, a college guy, and then a youth guy. And this year it was JP Arancibia of the New York Mets. He caught in the big leagues for quite a while. Kyle Cheesebro of Mississippi State, and Todd Coburn, the catching guy, who works with a lot of youth catchers. There was some incredible questions and some incredible conversation that happened there. And then on Sunday, all the speakers go up and there's a roundtable discussion, and everybody that's there gets a chance to ask questions, gets a chance to really talk shop on a bunch of different stuff. There's some great sponsors that were there. All-Star Sporting Goods was there. Super excited. We're starting a partnership with them as well. They already hooked us up with this Paige Halstead glove for our girls. Had a couple of them try it out. They love it already. Pop Timer Pro was there, which is a great product that's using to really kind of standardize pop time so we can get a real sample of the same times for everybody. We always know there's some variation with that. But at the end of the day, if you're into catching at all, you're teaching catchers, you are a catcher, a parent of a catcher, you need to be at this event. I mean, it's just period. You have to be at this event. It is the place to be. If you can't go, or obviously didn't go this year, you can go to Xan's website, catching101.com, navigate your way to CatcherCon, and you can buy the videos. Well worth the value to buy the videos of all these presentations. You can go back and buy them from as far as he's had this event, and there's some incredible presentations that go on. But you need to mark your calendars for next year, because if you are at all interested in catching, teaching catching, learning catching, you need to be at this event and take advantage of it. The networking has been so great. We've gotten a ton of guys that have agreed to come on the podcast. So it's exciting for you guys, the listeners. We've got some incredible guests coming in the new year. So stay tuned. And hopefully next year I will see you all at CatcherCon.